Again, we're in Exodus in our ongoing look at women of the Old Testament and how they prepare us for the coming of Jesus Christ. Today we hear about Jochebed, the mother of Moses from Exodus 2 verses 1 through 10. Now we learn her name later in Scripture, but in these verses we hear how Jochebed saved Moses as an infant from the selective infanticide put in place by Pharaoh, king of Egypt, in his attempt to control the growing Jewish population by killing off the Hebrew baby boys. When Jochebed gave birth to Moses, she hid him for 3 months. And then, desperate to save his life, we're told this in verse 3. When she could hide the child no longer, she took for him a basket made of bulrushes and daubed it with bitumen and pitch. She put the child in it and placed it among the reeds in the riverbank. Jochebed, like Mary, Jesus' mother, laid her infant son in a device not normally used for infants. And like Mary and Joseph, Moses' mother did what was needed to protect her son. In Moses' case, his mother put him in the Nile, and most ironically, by means of the Pharaoh's daughter, found protection for the baby. Such is God's way that he used the daughter of the man trying to kill all the Hebrew baby boys to save this one baby boy who would come back to defeat Pharaoh one day. In Jesus' case, his mother and father took Jesus across the Nile into Egypt as an infant to protect him at the word of the angel sent to tell them what to do. And again, God used the feared and hated Egyptians to further his plan of salvation by finding protection for his chosen one in the midst of an enemy. All this while God's enemy, Satan, attempted to kill Jesus before he could defeat Satan on the cross. But there's one other connection besides the Nile between Mary and Jochebed, and that is how Jochebed's actions point us to Jesus and the actions of Mary. Both Jochebed and Mary used common, low, human things for high, holy, and divine purposes. Jochebed used a basket made of bulrushes, and Mary used a manger of hay. Both of these ordinary items were made extraordinary by cradling and protecting the infants God would use to be his chosen saviors. As Moses saving the Hebrews points us to Jesus' salvation for all mankind, so Jochebed points us to Mary and how these women saved their infants according to God's plan. Consider this Advent season that God has used low human things, baskets and mangers, for his plan, and how he uses even you and I for his own purposes. A blessed Advent to us all. Goodbye.